Good morning. Welcome to our Saturday sprints. I feel really bad because on Facebook I was like, it's just me today. Jamie's doing something.
That's tomorrow.
Yeah. I was like, and then Jamie popped up in like the waiting list to get in, and I'm like, what? I go to my diary, and yeah, tomorrow is it's just me. I'm so sorry because I did this last weekend too. Like,
You did.
oh my
That's
gosh.
okay. I'm here. That's the important thing.
Yes. So, hi, I am Gillian St. Kevin, author of Empowering Queer Fantasy That Confounds Expectations. With me is my amazing co host, Jamie Sands. Hi, Jamie.
Hello, I'm Jamie. I write optimistic urban fantasy, queer romance, and last night certain cats woke me up almost every hour on the hour. So they're
Wow.
not really in my good books right now.
Yes. I don't know if you can hear like a intermittent thumping noise in the back.
Here?
On my
Oh no,
end.
I can't hear anything. I've got wind happening here, so that kind of is drowning a lot out.
It is raining outside. Well, it's raining in Christchurch. I am currently house sitting two rambunctious Labradors, and I have made the risky decision to let them inside. And one of them is wagging his tail so loudly, it is like slamming against the carpet. Hi, Doug. It is awesome to see you.
Good morning.
Whoops. It is not, in fact, a 20-minute sprint. I'll just fix that.
I felt like I was behind on something. I have 2 achievements this week.
Oh, that's excellent.
Actually, 3.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so the first one is that I finished Rituals and Road Trips. I added that last chapter that I thought I needed because I did in fact need it, and I got it to Gillian to edit.
Yay.
The second is I did my first ever school visit as a visiting author.
Yay.
And although I got rather nervous beforehand, it ended up going amazingly. And I met some incredible kids. One of them was writing a novel about demons taking over the planet, and she showed me like her sketches of what the demons look like. And I was like, I'm not sure if this is something like that people should be worried about, but I don't care. This is amazing. So
Brilliant.
really, really cool. And then the third one is that I've got the pre-order for Rituals and Road Trips up, and it is going to I've got an auto-scheduled thing in an hour, but I can just share it in the Discord for early adopters.
What's really lovely is that while you've been sharing your news, a dog has been whacking his tail against the carpet at appropriate times. He's a very supportive dog.
Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad.
Yep.
So yeah, I've had a really good week. Oh, I can hear the thumping now. And yeah, there it is.
Yep. I'm taking a look at what I did this week. This was a really kind of interrupted week for me. I moved out of one house sit on Tuesday. I moved into a new house sit yesterday. I have hit 10,000 words in the fourth story in the Victorian Secrets series, but I have hit a patch where I know what happens, but I don't know how it emotionally impacts my character.
Right. Yes.
So I've had to unfortunately pause it, but while I think about what happens, and then I've had a couple of days where I have not done anything productive. But for the best possible reason, my friend that I met in Japan is in Christchurch
Oh,
visiting
nice.
my aunt, who happens to be my niece's piano teacher and lived directly across the road from my sister.
I think I remember when you found this out, and it was amazing.
Yeah. So I've caught up with my friend on Monday afternoon, and then Thursday morning we hung out. And then Thursday midday, I had the greatest experience of my life to date. I went to see The Lion King Jr.
Oh, wonderful.
Yes, it was performed by the students of the school that my niece and nephew attend. And I am just so full of joy. Um, there was some incredible performances,
Hmm.
and oh gosh, the best thing, like there was the girl who played Rafiki
Yeah.
was really good. The girl who played Scar was amazing. So it was like Rafiki, Scar, and then it was my nephew Jack as a tree.
And was he the best tree that you've ever seen?
He was incredible. He was so funny. I got really excited when I saw him and I waved, and he stopped doing his choreography to wave back at me.
That's on you.
Yes, that was on me. But the the trees perform during Hakuna Matata.
Mm,
So they come in to the stage and then they kneel down and they have to wait a really long time for the actors playing Timon and Pumbaa to find baby Simba and
yeah.
kind of rescue him and pull him back into the jungle. And so they're on stage this entire time, and my nephew, the tree, is jiggling, like vibrating with excitement. And then, yeah, he was really into the choreography, which made a big difference because a lot of the kids were just like either confused or
Yep.
bored, which it made it even more.
Yep. Yep.
Um, I'm trying to be really careful with what I say in case niece and nephew find this years later. But
Yeah, that's fair.
so that I got to see the gloriousness. That was the Thursday matinee performance, and they did an evening performance as well. And like you might think, okay, Gillian is clearly biased about her nephew. No one is that good as a tree. My sister arrives to watch the evening performance and is accosted by numerous people going, "Were you here for the matinee? Did you see your son?"
Aw, that's awesome.
Yes. Anyway, during the evening performance, um, my nephew, who is in a tree costume with long, like, viney bits dangling from his sleeves, it seemed like his performance was a little less enthusiastic from the matinee performance, which fair
Right.
enough, it was past his bedtime. But
Yep.
then he gets tangled up with the little girl standing beside him, and so they have to stop and be like,
Amazing.
and my
Amazing.
sister has video of this.
You gotta.
So I am really hopeful that my sister will buy the video when it becomes available in next term. If she doesn't, I might have to. But
Yeah.
this was absolutely fantastic. I am so excited for more school productions in my future.
Yeah. It is one of the things I'm sad about having moved away, that I don't get to do the school productions. But before I moved, I did get to see my sister's eldest No, actually, all three of them were in this school production. It was each class did like a picture book. And my niece was Max from Where the Wild Things Are. And my youngest nephew was in The Very Hungry Caterpillar. And he was a part of the caterpillar. It was very
Brilliant.
exciting.
For the record, I have to add that my niece was a hyena, and she was a very convincing hyena, extremely spooky.
Yeah.
But you just reminded me of I went to see a school production in Japan, and it was a new entrance class of about 25 kids, and they were doing a book called The Five Grey Cats. And the teacher comes up on stage and says, we're going to be doing a dramatic rendition of The Five Grey Cats. Everybody wanted to be a cat.
Yes.
So
there are more than five.
more than five. And it turned out that the kids were all cats, so she had to do everything else.
That makes sense to me. Yeah.
It was pretty cute. So not a lot of kind of writing related achievements last week, but I am a more joyful person.
That's important. That's very important. I think I got all the writing related ones for you.
Ooh. Yeah. I took my American friend to Roller King Gelato, and they are doing election themed ice cream.
Great. Is there a Chloe Swarbrick one?
No, but there is a Green Party flavor called the Sure Thing, and it is coconut. It's got a coconut base, but it's got with kiwi fruit.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah,
I'm not allowed to have any kind of political opinions in public anymore because I'm working for the election. That's what I'm doing tomorrow. I'm doing my training session for it. But I've done my e-learning already, and they were very clear. I'm not allowed to have any kind of political opinion or tell anyone about what I know from working at the election once that starts.
Yep, I was I don't know what it was. I was an invigilator one year, where you like political parties can send people to sit and watch and make sure that
scrutineer.
Yes, I was a scrutineer, and it was so awkward because you're allowed to sit. You just have to sit there. You're not allowed to talk to people, and people have a go at you. They'll be like, "What is she doing here?" Like they're not supposed to have political people here, and you cannot say, "Actually, I'm allowed to be here. I'm doing a role." No. And the vote takers and stuff that I was with did not explain my presence, so I just had to sit there and be yelled at. So,
that's rough. Hopefully, nothing like that happens where I am. Because yes.
Okay, to be fair, it was only the one guy, but you
remember
it. Just takes one.
It does takes one. An intermediate school production of War of the Worlds from the Jeff Wayne musical sounds incredible, and I can believe that Forever Autumn and Thunderchild really hit. Those songs are epic.
Yeah. In the interest of political fairness, the Labour-themed flavour was orange chocolate chip, which was a pun on Chris Hipkins' name.
Chip, yes, yep.
And then the national flavour was Blueberry Deluxe.
Oh, yeah.
The Maori Party was the Raspberry Raffiri, which I was actually really tempted by. It sounded really good. And there was an act flavour, but I couldn't remember what it was.
That's fair.
Yeah, there was something chocolatey, s'mores or something. But yeah, they also have like a little poster up showing what percentage of each flavour they're selling. So it's really,
that's pretty fun.
I love the way they do this every election. They really try to make voting and everything accessible because they've got a very young demographic who go there, and it's just like,
Yeah.
wow, I really like this. And I got to eat awesome gelato, so
Delicious.
yeah.
Gelato is delicious. Okay. Since I'm not here tomorrow, do you want me to read for the warm up?
That would be incredibly smart. And actually, oh, we should have had the chat on your channel too, since,
That's okay.
but that's okay.
I have the Guardian of the Night Tarot right here, or my chill ass deck, or pretty much everything except the Ellie Man. So I've got the movie tarot, I've got queer tarot, everybody's tarot, and my chaos deck, which we've never used because it's chaos, but it is there as an option.
I am sort of. I don't know if I have seen the Guardian of the Night deck in
Oh yeah,
action. Kind of drawn to that, but also
it is a really lovely deck.
okay.
I actually got it to break up and put into the Ellie Man, but the cards are a bit big. They're a large format, and I'm actually really glad about it because it's such a gorgeous deck that I actually didn't want to break it up at all.
Brilliant.
The idea of it is that it's a animal energy, and to keep in mind that there is always light to be found even on the darkest nights.
Oh,
But yes, the cards are large, so you can really hear me shuffling them, I'm sure, because
we have visitors.
a bit too big for my little hands. Oh, hello. Good
You guys
dogs.
are inside on sufferance. I've got one over here, and his brother. No, they're both like, okay, this is where the attention is.
All right.
I can and will put you guys outside again.
I actually drew two because I drew the first one, I wasn't sure about it. So I drew a second one. I like them both. So this is the first one. It's the Seven of Pentacles. We have a Black Widow spider, and the pentacles are all her eggs. And then the second one is the Empress, and that's a truly gorgeous card.
Yeah.
So, let's see.
Oh my god.
Pentacles. Seven. The spider stepped back to appreciate the work it created during the day. Each web thoughtfully positioned between the branches. It admired this design and examined each one for holes or potential weaknesses. The Seven of Pentacles. Oh, yeah, sorry, they're not the eggs. They're things she's caught. The Seven of Pentacles indicates a time to reflect upon all the work that has led you to this moment in time. It is here that you are asked to examine if you're on the right course or if you need to pivot and adjust. Are there any holes or weak spots that would benefit from being filled in? When you find creating a vision for the future challenging, call upon the spider to guide you through the planning process. The spider brings your situation patience and a sense of quiet as you connect with your higher self. When you work with the spider spirit, your spidey senses kick in, and you will find the ability to pick up on the vibration that surrounds you, and you will instinctively know the right direction to move. Okay, so that is exactly for me, I think, which means the Empress might be for you.
Well, I'm on the brink of doing my quarterly planning, so.
Oh, true. Okay. We've got motherly love and compassion, energy that nurtures every aspect of your life from emotional to material. Empress's power creates an atmosphere conducive for growth and protects you from misfortune. Oh, so actually they kind of work together.
Yeah.
It's like planning and being kind to yourself at the same time. You might want to consider if you're being asked to step into the Empress's role, as someone near you might need your love and support to flourish. Experience the world through Through the eyes of royalty. See the abundance that is yours. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. The energy of the fox and the empress combined is one of refinement and cunning. It is an energy that creates a strong awareness of all aspects of a situation so that when you proceed, there is an air of protection around you. Okay, I'm quite happy with how those two fit together.
Yeah.
Yes, they are pretty. Thank you, Thug. It's a really gorgeous deck. And that's the backs. Fireflies. All right, timing. I don't know how to use my phone. I do. I swear. Okay. Where's my warm-up book? Oh no, that's the full one. Okay, here we are. Right, 5 minutes. Do you want to see the cards again?
Yes, please.
Okay. So it's the Seven of Pentacles.
Mm-hmm.
And the Empress. There's trees behind. They've both got fireflies in them.
Oh.
Just realized. Right. Okay. 5 minutes. Starting now. All right. It's pretty good for me. I got that and that.
I got a nice little column filled there, and I feel quite
Nice.
happy with that. The dogs seem to really like your timer.
Oh, good.
Oh,
It's a nice chill one. Okay. So I'm going to tidy my desk before I do anything else because it sort of became a dumping ground again and I've lost some things off the side.
yep.
So first sprint will be that for me, I think. If I have any time, I will start writing. Well, not start. I'm going to pick up my fake dating story, which I have written a bunch of because I thought it was due a lot earlier than it was. But the due date's actually coming up now, so I'll get back in.
Is this the one that you're doing for the tarot cards?
No. This is a short story for the New Romance Cafe
Oh,
anthology.
yes. Yeah.
Yep, and then I'm going to jump onto the tarot one after that because, again, that is coming up slowly but surely, and I would rather get a head start on it than be rushed like I was with Phantom of the Opera.
Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome. I've got some freelance work that I want to get off my plate so that I can do more freelance work. But like while my characters aren't talking to me, I figure this is a productive
Good
use
chance,
of
yeah.
time.
Yep.
Morena, Amy, sorry for the confusion at the start of the show. As you can see, we have Jamie. This is quite sad. Yeah, I have twice this month said that Jamie wasn't here when Jamie was here. But it's tomorrow.
I'm the shadow. I move in the night. You can never predict where I will be.
I just had Dark Queen Duck vibes.
I was sort of trying for Batman, but I think you're right. It was Darkwing Duck. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Count Duck Killer. I liked him a lot too.
Oh, Duck My Squee has posted their warm up in the Discord.
Oh,
Awesome.
excellent. Ah. Oh, wonderful.
Oh, yes.
Ooh, that's gorgeous. It's spooky and gorgeous. Oh, I've got a road trip story to write too. I should do that first. Road trip story. I'm gonna write that down so I don't forget again.
Awesome. Okay. I'm going to change the text to a sprint and then quickly disappear to the bathroom.
All right. Okay, I'll get us going. 20 minutes starting now. Okay. First sprint done. I have tidied my desk and I feel like my head is on straight.
Excellent. I have made progress with my freelance work. I have had to crack out my Chicago Manual of Style, which makes me feel like a proper editor.
Intense.
Yeah. This would make a pretty good weapon in a zombie apocalypse. It is a thick book with hard edges.
My biggest book that I found in tidying is this one, which is The Making of a Story by Alice LaPlante. It is soft cover, which is disappointing. It won't hit quite as hard, but it is still a solid doorstopper.
Excellent. Okay, let's take a look. What are you up to, chat? As you can potentially hear, the doggos are relaxing. I've put the fire on for them and put their blanket down on the carpet, so they're pretty good.
Good. Mostly writing, Amy says.
You're getting the comments like a second earlier than I am. That's odd.
That's new. It's usually the other way around.
Yeah. Amy, are you writing new words or still editing? Seeing Amy here has reminded me I need to make sure that I've got our next RWNZ meeting in my schedule. Okay. Like my screen has written 310 words. Oh. Getting ready for B plot to crash into A plot in an uncomfortable twist of noble intrigue, which the 2 million-year-old girlfriend will come MC from. Excellent.
Amazing.
And Amy's writing new words, trying medical romance Mills and Boone style. Fun. Yep. Oh. Amy wrote a lot of ER fanfic back in the day, so it might be your line. I hope so. That would be really fun. Okay. I'm keen to get back to work. Shall we?
Let's shall. Oh, I hate that. I see that. That's like my least favorite combination of words ever. Okay. Anyway, I'm all right. I'll just have a little existential crisis over that. 20 minutes starting now. 6-second sprint done. I have started my road trip story, and I wasn't too sure because I've just written a whole book about road trips. So I went sideways, and it is a story about a road trip from the point of view of a spider that lives in the wing mirror of a car.
Awesome.
It's
That
pretty fun.
is fantastic.
So 209 words on that.
Yep, I have continued to make progress with this, with the freelance work. Yeah, I've had to pause to look up because the author has used two different spellings of what seems to be the same word, and unfortunately, I've just discovered a third spelling of it on the internet. So I'm like, I've got no idea.
What's the word?
Turco-Mongolian.
Oh. Gosh, yes, I'd have no idea.
She spelled it with a K, with a C, and then on the internet it's Turkic, C-I-K. Yeah.
So I guess just choose one and stick with it.
I'm going to bring it to her attention and make her choose.
Yes. Good. That is one sprint on a silly spider story. Okay. Good. Checking in with the anthology people if it has to be horror or not, because I can just make this really, really weird, but I have thought of a way to make it horror if it has to be.
Yep. I am keen to get into our third sprint because I want snacks.
Yes, okay. Sounds good. Oops. Yes.
Oh, Duck My Squeeze is better than a boat being hit by a rouge wave. Yes.
When I worked at Trade Me, we would often have people complaining about rouge traders messing up deals, and we started imagining like the Scarlet Pimpernel, like this highwayman, the rouge trader. It was good fun. Anyway, third sprint starting now. Third sprint done.
I made some good progress.
Me too. I realized I hated the name that I chose for my fake dating lead character, so I went through and changed it, and which had the benefit of getting to reread what I'd written already, so that was pretty good.
Yep. The dogs decided they wanted to go outside again, so I cannot see them, which probably means that both dogs are squished into one tiny kennel, which is their preferred thing to be.
That's pretty cute.
Yep. My stomach is devouring itself though, so I am
Yes.
very keen to
Let's
get
have a
some
break.
food.
I've just had some blurbs sent through to me, so I'm going to read those. But also, yes, have a break. Let's be back in a few minutes.
Sounds good. Okay, I have returned and catching up on the chat. Duck My Squeeze main character is having an existential crisis inside a dream. Yay. Oh my gosh, and quickly devolves into recrimination and regret. Sounds so much fun. For you, not your character.
I'm just looking through the blurbs. Pretty good.
Paget shared with us earlier that it is gosh, what happened to this? Oh, today is the last day of Stuff Your Kindle / e-reader.
Oh, yes. Good call. My book, Cabin Boys, in there if you want some gay pirate smut. The best thing about this blurb is that it is really punching up the importance of the rabbit, which I'm pleased about.
Excellent.
The tagline is the case: a double murder covered up to look like suicides. The best lead: a rabbit.
Beautiful.
I love not having to write my own blurb, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
I did a basic crappy one and then it got given to someone who does it professionally and it's so much better.
Yep.
All right.
Just on the subject of existential crisis, I am trying to retrain the YouTube algorithm so that it stops giving me true crime videos.
Mm-hmm.
And trying to watch more positive stuff. So today I discovered the Second Try channel, which is kind of the producers of the Try Guys talking about how they plan videos and things like that. And it was the moment that stuck with me the most is that they're organizing Zach's bachelor party and they wind up in it at an observatory. And Rachel's like, something happened to Eugene with the telescope. And I was like, he injured himself. And no, what happened was he had this existential crisis.
He really did. He was just like, I love space, but it makes me feel so small.
Yep. And yeah.
It was just like, yep, relatable. That is the problem with Eugene. He's very liable to slip into those if you're not careful.
Mm-hmm.
This week, Miles has left the Try Guys, which I'm a bit sad about. But he has promised that he will still collaborate with them, so that was good. Did you see his video?
Yeah. I saw his I'm leaving video before I saw the tripod announcement of it. So I was like, right. Oh no, what has happened? And I was so relieved when he's like, started it by saying, nothing happened.
No, but then he was like, here's the real beef, is that Keith sells Zach's organs on the black market. And we were like, oh, there we are. Yeah. Nothing's really happening. It's all good. Okay.
Yeah.
I did like the veiled references to the Try Guy who left as well. It was very nice.
Yeah. But Duck My Squee used to work at an observatory running the telescopes, the planetarium, lectures, and the NCEA course website. Awesome.
Oh, wow. Oh, awesome. Some mysteries can only be solved if you break all the rules. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay, I'm happy with it.
Yeah.
I'm really nervous because my publisher does the cover as the very last thing, and I'm completely the opposite. I like to have the cover really early, so it's grating on me a little bit. But aside from that, I'm good.
While we are still chatting and eating snacks, I have a question to run by the shared wisdom of the stream.
Mhm.
So, my Victorian Secret series, my titles so far are A Gentleman Never Tells, Business Before Pleasure, and When the Cat's Away. And I want to call the fourth story in this universe Great Expectations.
Mm.
And I am worried. I'm not actually, there's no way that anyone is going to think that it's the Charles Dickens book because it will have my name on it.
You're giving people a lot of credit there. My first book, The Suburban Book of the Dead, happened to have the same title as a book by Robert Rankin. And at least 5 people who I know personally, including my mother, bought the Robert Rankin one instead of mine.
Wow.
I would, instead of just calling it that, do a play on it. Like, Not So Great Expectations, or something, expectations of greatness, something that just changes it up enough that it's not going to be confused.
Yeah. I'll continue to mull on that.
Mm.
But I have been having such a hard time with the title for this one.
Mm.
And Great Expectations works perfectly. But
Greatest expectations? No.
they're great. It's really annoying.
Sometimes we have to kill our darlings, unfortunately. I just think because there will be a lot of people
Oh, Amy
publishing
Blythe.
versions of Great
There
Expectations.
is a cozy mystery series with a book called Crepe Expectations, and all of the titles in that series are bakery and literary themed. We've got The Buns of Roth. That's the one that stuck with me because it was the worst title.
It's really bad.
Yeah, but there was another one. But yeah, Crepe Expectations has been done, and there is no witchcraft in this story. It is purely historical.
Yeah. I think just find something. Yeah. Oh no, this isn't it. This isn't what I want at all. Oh, wait. Oh no. Okay.
Thank you
I've
for
been
the feedback. I appreciate it, and I will go back to the drawing board.
looking at writing residencies in case I can apply for any and get a trip paid for me. And I just had something come up on Facebook advertising a writing retreat in Bali, and then I
Oh
realized that
yes,
it's a retreat that you pay for, not a residency that you get paid for. Yeah,
I've seen that one, and I
it
was
does look
tempted.
lovely, but I cannot afford it.
Yeah. The Dunedin is having a write-in at a very beautiful historic building on the 12th of October, 9 to 5. It looks absolutely gorgeous. Bit of a drive, but I am still
Very
tempted.
big drive for me.
Yeah.
2 days before the election too, and 14th is my birthday, so I probably don't want to be traveling right before my birthday.
No.
All right, let's jump back in, shall we?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so 20 minutes starting now. Right. That's our fourth sprint. What's
Awesome. I've reached the end of the part of the editing I had to redo.
nice?
So now I just have to look through the document, accepting changes, and then I can start the actual formatting.
Oh, awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I have made some progress on the fake relationship story. I have named a band, which is a very silly name for a band, and it wasn't really important, but I did it. Let's see, that many new words-ish. Yeah, about 386 new words, which is actually more than I thought it would be.
Amy has shared some great idioms. Those are fun, but unfortunately,
The heart wants what the heart wants.
it's like it's really hard to explain what I am going for without getting censored by YouTube, because this is my sexy series.
Yes.
But yeah, it is. The expectations part is really important, as is what is being expected. So yeah, I'm just going to have to wrestle with this one a bit longer, I feel. But thank you, Amy. Those were very fun.
I might be reading wrong, but what about Edge of Glory?
So that is too far for me.
Okay. That's fine. Just putting it out there.
Yeah.
I did have some meowing behind me because Pokey had found one of the mousies that she loves to play with and was carrying it through the house, wailing, possibly bringing it to Care Bear, who is still in bed, which is very sweet. Maybe she feels bad for all the bullying of him she did this morning. One can only hope.
Yeah. In addition to seeing my nibblings perform at the Lion King Jr., I also babysat them last night, which meant that I got to hang out with George as well. And so it was a cold, rainy night, and we watched The Lion King 3. So George cuddled up on the sofa with my nephew and looked extremely contented. Actually, he kind of cuddled with everyone. He was a very well-loved dog last night.
Nice.
Duck My Squee has added 360 words. The dream is done. MC is a little more broken, and her B-plot enemies have begun to move. Exciting.
Nice. Nice. Okay.
Now that I'm making progress with this thing, I am keen to get back to work.
Yeah, let's do it. I'm just
Hey,
double checking how long.
apparently we're still on a short break. Whoops.
Oh.
There we go.
All right. 20 minutes starting now. Another sprint done.
I am using the end of our sprint as a good time to save. So just in case anyone does not save their work this morning, this is a good chance to do it.
I think it was around there. I write on Google Docs so it auto saves for me.
Nice.
I think I got about 500 words. I haven't been marking where I'm stopping, so that's not ideal. But I'm making progress.
So your accidental video call reminded me, I have been getting spam calls from a number in the States, and for ages it was just the phone call, which I didn't answer. But then they left a message, and I couldn't hear much of the message, but I gathered that they were trying to offer a film deal for my books, but did not mention the title of the book or give any details at all. But these guys are persistent. I think they've called me 5 times just in the last week. But last night, I decided to clear out the messages on my answer phone. So I got 4 of those messages back to back. And I realized that when the messages start, they start with, "Hello, your name."
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But I've also noticed that a few other author friends have been getting them. So just beware.
If people reach out to me, I'm always like, this is a scam.
It is an extremely obvious scam, but just more annoying. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have blocked the number, but apparently they can still leave me voicemails, which is
That's so stupid. That doesn't seem
yes.
like a thing that should happen.
Amy, it is the exact same one as Molly got.
Okay, we are at 11:43. We could do one more and go slightly over. We could do a shorter one. What do you reckon?
Let's do one more and go slightly over.
Sounds good to me. All right, 20 minutes starting now. All right. Final sprint done.
I am very close to the end of this, so very pleased.
Nice.
It has stopped raining, and the Labradors have emerged from their shed kennel to lay on the deck. And one of them is snoozing, and the other one is looking at me reproachfully. You chose to go outside, and it's not raining now.
But how could you do this to them?
He's just gone over and very theatrically investigated his empty food bowl, and then gave me another look to make sure I was observing him.
There it is.
Oh dear.
I think I got about 1,500 words on this fake dating story, which is great. It's coming up pretty quick. It's just a 10,000 word story, so it shouldn't take too much longer. But,
Excellent.
Yeah. So, we'll not be here tomorrow. I will be learning how to be a good, what's the word? Vote taker?
Yeah.
Officer? Issuing officer.
Oh, very nice.
Yes.
My Square has added 336 words, and the main character's friends are struggling to address her as my lady to keep her cover. This all just sounds so fun. I know I say this every stream, but yeah. It is really good to see you having fun with this.
It is.
Amy, amazing. About 2,000 new words.
Wow.
Yep. I might take a snooze on the sofa.
That sounds like a wonderful idea. I need to go to the library, so I will do that before I snooze, but snoozing may happen.
Excellent. Yeah.
All right. Have a good snooze. Have a good rest of the day or night, wherever you are.
Yep. Amy and Jamie, we will not see either of you tomorrow, but have a great weekend. Amy, I will hopefully see you at the library on Tuesday. Everyone else, please hang out with me tomorrow, because I will need somebody. Since Jamie's not here, there has to be somebody to tell me to change the ticker.
Yes. And I'll probably watch it later in the week so I can get some more writing done.
Yeah. Oh, I like that. Duck My Squeeze says, Jamie, you are learning to be a fair and impartial agent of the Empire. I think if you get a red lightsaber, or if you have to make your own.
It's not Empire, though, because we're democratic.
We're a socialist democracy, apparently, with good ice cream.
We'll see. Hopefully I'll be able to make my own lightsaber with a crystal of my choosing. Anyway, we'll see how we go. Thank you everyone for joining us.
Have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you again soon. Bye.
See you.